CL17 again, and I am going to talk about risks today. Woo! Vlogging about risks. Oh yeah, you know. So, the reason I'm talking about risks is because I have the whole unit for my English class right now is about risk taking. And we have to choose a risk, and then do it, and then write a kind of paper about it. So yeah. And we're also reading Into Thin Air. And if you don't know what it's about, it is about this guy who climbed Mount Everest and everything. So far the book is really, really boring. But you never know. It might get interesting. I don't know. My teacher said about the first 100 pages were history and setting up the whole scene and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, and then today we watched part of a little film about Mount Everest, and they were studying the physiological effects of lack of oxygen in the air and everything. So that was really cool. And I decided that I'm never ever going to climb Mount Everest, nor am I going to let anybody that I love, because you could totally die. It's horrible. So yeah. And I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, okay, got it back again. So today was kind of a messed up day. So we had an hour and 15 minutes of English class. So another thing we did was everybody stood in a circle, and she put on music, and one person would have to go in the middle of the circle and dance, and then get out of it. They only had to dance for 10 seconds. And at first I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so weird and so embarrassing. But then I'm like, you know what, I've done it before, with my friends, And then at a party, I did it with half people my friends and half people I didn't know. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. So I did a little dance for 10 seconds. And yeah, actually I wasn't really nervous at all, which is really, really weird. I was like, why am I not nervous? This is really weird. So yes. And then, like I said, we watched the video and everything, and we ended where this guy was almost dying, and it's I want to know if he dies or not. But we're not gonna finish it because we have other stuff to do. So yes, this hair is really annoying. Sorry if I say a lot. I'm trying to think. My brain is not working correctly right now. What else am I going to say? Oh yes, so I'm asking you what kind of risks that are safe and legal should I do? I mean, it should be something more personal than me, but I can't think of anything, so I mean, if I like your idea, then I will do it. So yes. And yeah, risk taking. What risks have you taken, and how have they turned out? I mean, I've heard of people just doing some random stuff on the street and in elevators and stuff, laying on the ground of an elevator, which is really weird, but kind of awesome at the same time. Gonna have to try that at some point. So yes, tell me anything interesting that you have done that is a risk and how it turned out, and then if you have any suggestions for risk-taking for me. So yes, that was my vlog. I hoped you liked it. I hoped you liked it. And as always, I will see you later. Bye.